Hey guys, I'm Tammy Anderson from District 1, and my understanding is that the City Council approved on Monday the rezoning rewrite, which allows, I thought it was 3,000 apartment units to come in. Now I understand it's 6,000 apartment units to come in. That will drastically affect the balance that we have. We currently have 10,300 apartments roughly, and 10,300 residential single-family homes roughly. So if we're talking 3,000 to 6,000 additional apartments, that changes the landscape of Dunwoody forever. What will you do about it if you're elected or if you stay on council?
One thing I want to point out is High Street is a $1 billion development. And they're going to fight their hardest to ensure that they can develop that property. Now, with that said, I don't want 6,000 apartments coming into Dunwoody either. But they're not going to come back with the same exact site plan that was approved by DeKalb County. They're going to want to make modifications to it. They're going to want to make tweaks to it. And guess what? They're going to end up standing in front of City Council going, we would like to modify our plans. And I want to mitigate and not go to court, because these guys with $1 billion development, I guarantee you they're going to want to sue the city, and I'm pretty sure we're going to end up having a hard fight. And I want to fight the fight, but I want to fight it to where we can negotiate it. And I think it's part of negotiation. The High Street development is 3,000 apartments alone. As I said, I think they're going to come back to us and go, we've changed the plans. And that gives us some negotiating chips at that point. So I want to fight that fight too. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson. Mr. Thompson.
First and foremost, I just want to let you know, I favor owner-occupied housing. Let me say that again. I favor owner-occupied housing. With that said, property owners have rights in the property that they own. You just can't pass a law in Dunwoody that says nobody can build an apartment. We would not prevail in that situation. The zoning code rewrite that we've just been through, and that's been a 20-month process throughout the city. I'm sure a lot of you have been to various meetings. That had tremendous input throughout the community over numerous meetings, and it has passed. But the zoning code rewrite deals with the processes and the procedures of how we deal with zoning, not with changing the zoning that's out there. So, again, we've got to go and move forward, realizing that if a developer has to come in and they got to deal with any sort of variances or special land use permits, that they will have to come to the city. I'm fairly certain they're going to have a tough time when they come in front of our boards when they're seeking any sort of variance request as it relates to family or apartment units. But you got to keep in mind there's only so much that we can do.
Thank you, Mr. Thompson.